Hi, Shoebox Friends! In honor of Mother's Day, we're packing something extra special. Baby dolls ready to be adopted by their new little mommies around the world. These sweet dolls will be the wow item in 10 Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes. And I can't wait to show you how each one is packed with lots of love and care as it's ready to make its journey around the world to a loving home. Let's get going. Some of you may remember that back in January, Target had these perfectly cute My Sweet Baby dolls on sale for just $2.99 each. I was so excited to find them in store, and I'll never forget the cashier chuckling at me as I rolled up to the register with a cart full of baby dolls. Since then, I've had them tucked away in a bin along with some other goodies I've been gathering for the shoeboxes, and I decided that Mother's Day was the perfect time to finally get them packed up. A couple months ago, I also scored these really adorable fleece blankets at Walmart for just $1, and I thought I'd make them into custom swaddle blankets for each baby doll. The first step was trimming off the decorative hem around the edge of the blanket. A good pair of fabric shears definitely helps. Then I cut each blanket into quarters by cutting it in half once and then again. The pieces ended up being around 30 by 24 inches each. Next, I measured 2 by 2 inch squares in each corner of the little blanket and I cut them out. Then I used my yardstick as a guide and I cut 1-inch width strips around all 4 sides of the blanket, about 2 inches in length deep. Don't worry about being too precise. I used the yardstick as a guide and tried to keep it pretty even, but in the end, it all worked out and looked pretty nice. Here's one of the finished swaddling blankets with the fringe edges all the way around. This process took a little while to do with all the different blankets, but I'm simply going to lay the baby doll right in the center and swaddle her up nice and snug. She's one of the larger dolls for a shoebox, so while she does fit in the shoebox, she'll need a little gentle smushing to make it work, and so I'm going to make sure to tie her up tight. To keep her swaddle secure, I used some braided yarn as a sweet little tie. And voila, one shoebox baby is ready to be bundled up and travel to her new home. Before I swaddle up the rest of the babies, I wanted to show you what they looked like out of the packaging. There's 2 different styles, one with a light purple dress and headband, and one with a soft pink dress and headband. Both come with removable pacifiers, a sweet butterfly print on the skirt of the dress, and removable underwear. These are very realistic and a nice weight doll. They're high quality, and I'm so thrilled to have found them. I think they'll bring a lot of joy to the 10 little girls. So after several hours of cutting out the blankets and making the little ties and swaddling up these baby dolls, here are all 10 ready to go. Each of these shoeboxes will be getting a certificate of doll adoption. I made this form here on Canva, and I have the French translation on it. I also made one that has the Spanish translation. So I'll make these available on the Facebook groups so that if you want to use this in your own shoeboxes, you can. And it says this certifies that the doll's name here has been adopted into a loving home, and the child can put their name and the date of adoption. So I thought that'd be really sweet for these children and for these little mommy adoption boxes that they'll get a certificate. And then since the dolls take up a lot of room in the shoebox, I decided to make a notebook myself instead of trying to fit a full-size notebook. And these designs here, this was actually on Sweet Tea Daily's website, and I'll put a link here on the screen. And I thought it was perfect. It says, "You are loved." And it looks almost like a baby mobile on the front there. And then on the inside, you can print these right off of her website. She has a bunch of different resources. It has lined paper and then some different designs on it as well. So the child will still be getting some paper that she can write on for school or just for fun. And then I just inserted some different coloring pages that I got on mondaymandala.com, and these are all baby themed. So they have some different pictures for the child to color. And I printed 2 per page to make it into a smaller booklet. So that will be able to easily fit at the bottom of the shoebox and not take up too much space. And now I'll show you some of the other items that I have ready to go. Since these are little mommy shoeboxes, I wanted to give the girls some type of purse or even kind of like a diaper bag that they could carry their baby's supplies in. So I found these at one of my Dollar Trees, and they're just really sweet little purses, and they come in several different styles. So I picked up 10 of these, and they will be the bags that the children can use to carry around their supplies for the babies, and I'll show you some of those items that I purchased. I also found on Oriental Trading a set of little baby bottles here. These were actually meant for like a baby shower decoration, but they come in, I believe, a set of 12 here. And I'll put the links in my description for some of these items, as well as the price on screen as I edit this. But I thought these would be really sweet to add in for the mommy shoeboxes, and I'll open them up to show you what they look like. So here's the little baby bottle. Not very big, but the top does twist off, and this does come off too. So you could fill this little bottle up with something. I'm not exactly sure yet what I'll do, if I'll fill that up or not, but even as the child plays, they could fill it up with water if they wanted to. But they're just a nice little baby bottle to add in. Also, to go with the diaper bag, I found these My Sweet Love diaper play sets. It has 12 diapers in it, and this was from Walmart. So I thought that would be adorable if I added an extra diaper in for each of the shoe boxes. And I'm going to get them out and see exactly how big they are, but they should fit the doll. These are very sweet little diapers, so I think that'll fit just fine onto the dolls. So each baby doll shoebox will be getting 1 extra diaper. I also found these little sparkly pillow type items here. They're in a shape of a heart. They were at Hobby Lobby after Valentine's Day for 90% off. So they were, I don't even know how much, just a few cents each. They came in a package of several of these. So I thought I'll just add in a little heart pillow for the baby doll to lay on in each of the shoe boxes. This was also a Valentine clearance find at Hobby Lobby, and it's a really sweet bracelet and necklace set. So I'm going to put these in each of the boxes as well. Also Valentine clearance, I have some of these really sweet little plush animals. There's also some unicorns, and I wanted to see if I could fit them. It might be a little bit tricky, but just so the child also has a snuggly stuffed animal in their box. And I believe I got these for about 75 cents each after Valentine's Day. So they'll be a nice way to add a little stuffy in for a good price. The necklace and bracelet set does actually fit into the baby bottle, so I think I will do that just to save on space and use up all the extra space I have. But here's what I have so far. And the next item that I have was inspired by Dee Rogers. In one of her latest Filler Friday videos, she made these really adorable little templates here of some little girls, and it says Jesus loves you, and you can cut them out and attach a hair bow onto the card. I think that is just adorable. It's perfect for filler, and it's also really nice to add into the shoebox as an extra little message and just a fun girly touch. So I'm going to use these little bows that I have, and I'm going to cut out around the faces here and attach the hair bows. absolutely love these. I think they are adorable. So thank you to Dee Rogers. Go check out her video. I'll put a link in the description. But it is such a cute little extra detail to add into the shoe boxes and really adds a sweet touch. And then I also have some clothing for the girls. Bev Brees at Sewing for Jesus made these beautiful dresses. They come in all different prints and colors. And I had never requested dresses from her before, but every year she makes different dresses as well as her group and basically exchange them for other items or monetary donations for their own shoe boxes. So I just simply requested 10 of these dresses and I told her what size I would like. And then I sent her a package full of other items for shoe boxes and we exchanged the items. And I'll put a link to her Facebook group here. So if you want to go check it out or message her about exchanging dresses for different items, it was a really great way to get some dresses for my shoe boxes and also help her out in her efforts. They're really sweet dresses, and I requested 2 to 4 and 5 to 9 since I knew I was going to put them in these shoe boxes here. So they have 2 ties up here in the shoulder and neck area, and then a little pocket with a little either a button or some sort of decal that she puts on there. And they're all, like I said, a little bit different. This one here is an elephant style, which is so cute. And there's the pocket. So really lovely. And I did find at Walmart some leggings on sale. So I have black ones here and also gold. And they were either size 6 or 8. So I'll put the size 6s in with the 2 to 4s. They'll be a little bit big probably, but at least they can grow into them. And then the size 8 I'll put in the 5 to 9 group since it's a good middle size and the leggings look like they should fit most 5 to 9-year-olds. So these are like $2 each at Walmart when I found them. I thought that was a pretty good deal for a pair of leggings. So I'm going to match up the different leggings to dresses and then lay everything out here and probably try to pack a box just to make sure I'm not being too ambitious and to see how much room I still have left after packing a box. Here are all the dresses and leggings with bows. I tried to kind of match the hair bows and the leggings so that they went well with the dresses and the different styles. So these are super cute. I really love how the outfits turned out. And I hope these little girls feel very special and loved by wearing these new outfits. And all of their baby doll and toy items here. I definitely have a full table. It is a lot of work to do 10 boxes at a time, but I'm going to start packing one up now. And I also have some different printables and cards and different things. So this is the lid design, and I made this on Canva as well. And the little baby doll there, the little baby matches what's on the adoption certificate. And then I have our family picture and our typed up note. So I already have one lid design there ready to go. And I'm going to start by putting these different photos and papers at the bottom. And then I'll just start packing one of these up to see how much room I have still. So I'm really happy and relieved that it all fits and the box still closes. It's definitely full, but I still have some room to add a few more items that I was hoping to get in. I still need to add in a comb for the child and some pencils and crayons. And then if there's any extra room, I have a few more little toys. So let's see what else I can fit. So here's what else I'm going to try to add in. I have toothbrushes for each box, and I get this 5-pack here of kid toothbrushes at Walmart for $1. I also have some simple pencil packs with some crayons, so the child has some school supplies. Also has some stencils in there and sharpeners and some stickers. And then also a wide tooth comb. I got these on Amazon, and I can put the link in the description. And then if there's room, just an extra little fun item, these little play glasses. I got them on discount after Valentine's Day as well, and they're just a fun item to add into the box. So I'm going to see if this all fits, and then if it does, I will finish up the rest of the boxes. I did manage to get everything in. I got the little glasses here, the toothbrush. I put the school supplies tucked down in there, and the comb is also down the side. I don't know if you can see that, but the comb is right there. So everything does fit just right. It's like a puzzle. And the baby doll is right on top looking out with her little stuffy friend there. So I hope the little children really do love this when they open it, to have a new baby doll and a lot of fun items in there. I ended up having 6 2 to 4-year-old boxes and 4 5 to 9 with the different outfits. So I'm going to speed this up and finish packing my 10 little mommy adoption baby doll shoeboxes. Thanks for joining me to pack these little mommy shoeboxes. What a joy it's been to send these baby dolls off to their new homes around the world. If you enjoyed this Mother's Day special, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't for more Operation Christmas Child ideas, and share it with a friend who packs shoeboxes too. And to all the moms and mother figures out there, happy Mother's Day. Your love and care make the world a brighter place. Happy packing. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.